Nice. Oh, wait. And these work too. I think. Oh, wait, no. Dang. I have to connect my motherfucking Bluetooth. Should sick. Okay. Let's see if it works now. No. Doesn't work. Let's see. It said it was connected, but I think it's lying. Thought so. I can hear my ears. And now you should be able to hear me. Cool. Everything should be fine. Okay, let's continue. So, my supermarket is called Glizzy Grabbers. I don't think I've ever showed it online. And I have one guy here, and these are my shelves. Like, I have no money left. My store is open, and I have some doo-doo paper. It's literally the name of the toilet paper. It's doo-doo paper. And it cleverly has a mole. Was it? Yeah, like a mole. You know, like, I don't have to explain it to you. Anyways, so I didn't realize that there was like a tablet functionality, which is really cool. And I access it with the tab button, which is really cool. It's like makes a whole lot of sense. But I don't think I've used it yet. I don't think I have. I didn't use it because I was poor. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. And it actually tells you on the bottom, like if you can buy it or not. Sick. Oh shit. I do. How do you like? Oh, remove from cart is this. This. Okay, cool. Yay! That's really cool. And people are probably mad because I've run out of things. Probably looking for this pasta. Can I buy this? I think so. What about this and this? Oh, gotta wait to purchase that now. I'm in the negative. Yeah, so this is my color scheme. I'm thinking about replacing or maybe painting these if I have the capability to. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways, um, if there's people on the chat, I can't. I'm not really paying attention to the chat. I'm actually not paying attention to the chat. Um, oh shit, I have more stuff here? Holy crap. Thanks. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do with my store. And I kind of want to make aisles now. Oh, and this is the floor unfinished. I completely forgot about that. And I need more lights. But yeah, so the color scheme, I think this is like pastel or something. Um, not entirely, I guess. But anyways, I think I'll just go ahead and buy this stuff. E- Oh, sick. And then all this stuff is out there. How do you put this away? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and stock this up. Anyways, so um it's December, right? And oh, that's why I didn't stack it up to those overstock. Um, so it's December and I am really into watching Holiday Baking Championship these days. And I want to say I'm like binging it. Like every time I turn on the TV, that's what I'm watching. And like the problem, well, I guess that's not so much a problem, but it's making me want to make stuff, you know? And maybe like some of y'all are like lucky to recall a bakery that y'all like, man, every time I buy stuff from here, it goes so hard. Like, um, a special occasion, this is where I'm gonna go because their stuff is always good and like they don't just sell cupcakes, they sell like all sorts of like really cool shit, like a Charlotte Russell Charlotte Royale cake. That's what it was called. A Charlotte Royale cake, you know, like arugula, you know, that kind of stuff. And but I don't have that. And I've been asking some people, I don't know a lot of people, but I've been asking some people and if they know about a bakery where they didn't have like a mediocre experience. And a lot of people are like, no, like I can't fucking recall a bakery where I'm like, damn. So I'm like, okay, I thought so. And so I'm watching all this holiday baking championship stuff, right? And I really want to try what they're making. But I'm like, if I try to go to a place where, like, for example, a Yule log, I could probably find a Yule log. I did find a Yule log in one French bakery. And and it's not like cheap enough where I can just be like, fuck it, let me roll the dice and see what's up because like roll the dice and see if maybe it's not mediocre because that Yule log is $100 and that's a small size. So I'm just like, fuck it, like I can't, I'm not, I had that kind of money to just be thrown away like that on the Yule log. And imagine if the Yule log is like subpar, that would suck. I'd be so pissed. So I said, you know what? Like, I know a little bit about baking. I know how to follow a recipe. So I like, you know what? I'll make it my damn self. And yeah, because I'm like, especially because I'm watching Holiday Baking Championship, like some of the people that be like they'll go head to head, right? And I think it's like 8 weeks that they're, you know, competing. But there's some home bakers that go up there. They make it to the show. Like they make it on the show, one. And two, they're like, um, like there's been some times, I want to say like 3 times out of the 7 seasons I've watched that they've won against like professional bakers. Like we're talking like they went to culinary school, they have their own bakery, they've been doing it for some odd years, whatever, and they're winning. And I'm just like, give it up for the home bakers, man. Like, there's some things that you don't have to go to a professional for. Like, definitely gonna go to a professional for like medicine advice and shit. But fucking crazy, man. Like, but I could do that. I'm gonna do it. I really want to. Apparently, this cake called the Charlotte Royale, and I really should check my prices. All the oil went up, but and apparently it's like considered like an old school thing. And I'm like, well, if that's the old school thing, then it's not likely that I'll find it out in the wild. I'm gonna increase these prices just because I can. Um, so yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to bake my little heart out and do some shit. I want to make some rolled cookies. Because let me tell you about my rolled cookie story, right? So, um, I was making cookies, right? And I tried this recipe that I found online and it was real good. I was like, sick. Okay, I got something. I got it old and reliable and I saved it into my recipes. Like I'll have a little thing on my phone where I save recipes of stuff that I really enjoy. And then I was like, sick. I can just make this recipe, roll out the dough, make these, like using cookie cutters and make them into shapes. And that's the only difference is I'll roll it out and make it into shapes. Everything else stay the same, right? Recipe, baking time, tools, like the baking sheet that I use, whatever. Did it all just the same. Tell me why they came out so trash. My cookies came out so trash. It was so fucking embarrassing. Like, I have never made something, like, I've never baked something and it be trash. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I can do some of the shit that I see. I'm not talking about like the decorating stuff, like with like melted sugar and making all these fucking sculptures, tempering chocolate. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about baking stuff just to try it, just to eat it, to be able to try it. And knowing that it won't come out terrible. Like I know it'll be good because I have experience. Anyways, what I didn't realize was that rolled sugar cookies are the recipe are completely fucking different than like your regular, like drop cookie sugar cookies. You can tell I've been watching a lot of Holiday Baking Championship because I'm dropping all these fucking terminology, like rolled and fucking drop, whatever, or scoop. Anyways, no, yeah, yeah. So fucking, so this recipe was just for like little balls, you roll them up to little balls, you put it on a baking sheet, you pop them in the oven, 8, 10 minutes, boom, they're done. Amazing, right? So I roll them, and they're like, I roll them so that it's like thin. I cut them out to shapes, put them on the baking sheet, throw them in the oven, cook them 8 to 10 minutes. God, they're so freaking hard. And the crazy thing is, they weren't even burned. They were not burned. They were golden. They were beautiful. They look just like the sugar cookies that I make, like the ball ones. But they were so, like door stopper hard. It was embarrassing. And even worse, I'm one of those people that doesn't like to throw away food. Like, like I am like lucky enough to not like have to skip meals and stuff, because like that's how poor I am, but I'm lucky that I don't have to do that. But I don't care. Like I still don't like wasting food. Um, actually, let me get out of here. So it broke my heart, like throwing that away. I was like, man, yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna eat them because they were like inedible. And the crazy, oh, and another thing, the sheet that I was using, the baking pan that I was using, I don't know what the hell happened, but this baking sheet, like, it made my cookies stink. And I hadn't used it in a really long time. It smelled, made my cookies smell like chili and oil. It was fucking weird. So yeah, on top of that, they're inedible because like you couldn't bite into them, and they smell fucking weird. So that was interesting. But where the fuck was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I looked up rolled cookie recipe, right? And like not completely different, but it doesn't have baking sugar, or I'm sorry, it doesn't have baking powder in it, or no baking soda. It has more flour in it, more sugar, and the cooking time is literally half. So yeah, learning lesson right there. So yeah, how that was supposed to. Oh my God. I should have I should have did like a video or something on it, like just to like show how hard they were because man, but that's how you learn, right? That's how you fucking learn. Yeah. Anyways, wait, can I buy more than 10 things at a time? I don't know, but maybe I'm delusional. Maybe the stuff that I make won't pan out, but now I know. Like, I don't know, I guess. See that's cool. Like I have to do research, that's all. That's all. I'm sure I'll be fine. It's not that deep. It is not that deep. Anyways, speaking of not that deep, I was thinking about playing a horror game, but I'm so tired. And what the fuck? That's weird. Just one off. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to play a horror game, but I was just too tired. Like I didn't have the bandwidth to do it. I was like, you know what? Let me play this supermarket simulator, and maybe like it'll put me in the mindset to like it'll give me energy basically because this requires mental energy from me, and it'll get me the groove, you know? It'll get me in the groove, and then maybe I'll be in the mood to do a scary game. I want to do another Fears to Fathom because I really enjoyed the last one that I played, and from the looks of it, there might be, I think there might be like 8 of them or something. Um, and I really like them because they're point and click. See, I remember one time I went to my sister's house, and she has a a PlayStation. She has a PlayStation 5 because her son and her husband play, and her niece and her daughter play, and they like to play Call of Duty. Oh man, I don't have space for this. let me drop this. They play Call of Duty, right? And can I not hold this? Oh crap, I can't move it. Oh man. Oh well. They like to play Call of Duty, and I tried playing with them once. Man, was that stressful. That's stressful, man. Like, I don't know how people play that stuff, 'cause the pressure, man. Like, people are like gunning for you, and I was just screaming because people were chasing me and they were trying to shoot me. It just freaked me out. And then I couldn't remember the controls because I was under duress. Uh, but yeah, I don't know how people do that, man. I think it's really cool that people can do that, but that's not for me. It's not for me. Maybe one day, but not today, and probably not tomorrow. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's super commendable that people can do that. I bet they're like, I bet people who can do that are like really good. Is that paint in it? Really good under pressure, like in real life. Maybe that's why I should play. So I'd be like, you know what? When shit goes down, I am rock steady because I play Call of Duty. Anyways, I say all that to say, because like those games that have like a bunch of keys, like every key on your keyboard is for something, and you just gotta remember it. Man, I can't do that. Too much, too much remembering. So that's why I thought, you know, for I think point and click games are just right for the mental fortitude that I have. So Fierce to Fathom it is. Mm, mm. I forgot to say, I forgot to mention. Oh, that was weird. My throat just made a weird noise. I forgot to mention. So I'm like an avid reader, right? I like to read fiction. Uh, I sometimes like to read a nonfiction, but it has to be like weird, you know? Like the last nonfiction that I read was called The Art Thief. That was really good. And what I like about some of these nonfictions is that they're short. They're short and sweet. They're not dragging on, which is great for me. Um, because you know, attention span and all that. I'm gonna open up my store. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna close the door. Cool. Anyways, so oh god, computer's so heavy. So I don't like the way that my light looks. So I think I get one of those lighting things for my face. Um, because it's fun. The more often I do this, the more fun it is. De Niro pizza, too expensive, huh? Maybe if I put it for $6. Wait, De Niro? Oh, okay. Anyways, oh yeah, so I'm reading this book right now, and it's called Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. Okay, So this book is supposed to be like or a scary book. I'm like halfway through it and nothing scary is happening. But but I will say like um if you plan to read it, I recommend it. Oh, I wonder if I can put those sodas in that little freezer. Anyways, I recommend it so far because simply because it was already a twist. So like I don't know, like fuck it. I'm like in my head, like, should I explain it? I'll fucking explain it, whatever. So it starts out as this chick, right? She gets fired from her job and she's just commiserating on how like miserable she is, yada yada yada. And then she's like estranged from her family. Turns out um she actually grew up in like a cult. This is like how she describes it, right? She's describing that she's estranged from her family because she was raised in a cult. She doesn't know who her dad is, and she gets like a letter, an invitation to a wedding of her cousin who's getting married to her then boyfriend who she broke up with because she decided to escape like this commune slash cult, right? So like she says, fuck it, I'll go back, because just to like spite them because her cousin knew that she was in love with her. Like she was really in love with her ex-boyfriend and now they're fucking getting married. So she's like, I'm gonna buy like, an FU dress and then go and be like, fuck you guys. I know what you guys are doing. You guys suck. Or y'all get married together, whatever. Anyways, so she goes back. Taxi takes her to the commune. Taxi driver knows about this like community because they keep to themselves. Like they have their own school, um like anything that they need, like the photographer for the wedding is for like the photographer for the wedding, like the church, like all that is in all in this community. Like they're not outsourcing any of this stuff. Like no one is allowed to come into the community unless they're a believer and they're supposed to marry within the community. So it's like really secluded or whatever. And like she gets there and it's fucking weird because she left the community and you leave the community, you can't come back unless the priest says you can. So like a lot of people in the community don't realize that because they know about this rule, they're not expecting her back. So they're all fucking surprised that she's back and she got this invitation and she still doesn't know who sent it to her. So a lot of people are like, what the fuck are you doing here? But they're happy to see her, they just think it's weird that she's back because of this rule. So anyways, turns out that this community is actually a Satanist community because like that's how cool this was written. Like the first half of this book, I can only speak to the first half, of course, because only halfway through it. But like you're thinking it's one of these, you know, what's Church of God com communities or whatever it is, like the fucking Waco community. Forgot what it was called. Um, like you think it's gonna be that, but it's a fucking Satanist community. And it's funny because before like you find out that that's what it is, like the family members are described in this way where it's like, yeah, her perfect teeth. She was wearing like this pink dress. She was wearing pearls. Like none of these people are painted in the way that you think, right? What did it say? Um, but yeah, like the bridesmaids are listening to Taylor Swift, and it's just so wild that like it could very well be like a Christian community, but it's a Satanist community, and there's literally only one person that is dressed like is, goth or whatever, I guess. And that's her mom. And her mom apparently fucking hates her. So, yeah. But like the whole thing is like the whole reason why she left the community is because she's just like, I don't understand why people are blindly worshiping like a deity, and they're not questioning anything and they're just supposed to have faith. And it's basically the same questions that people have whenever they're questioning their whatever religion, right? So I just thought it was interesting in that way. What the fuck? Oh, so yeah, um, she doesn't know her dad is basically, and that's why she left the community. And that's where we are in the book right now. Yeah, so far it's really good. Um, After I'm done doing this, honestly, I'll probably go back to reading it because I'm starting to get tired. I didn't think this would put me in the groove. No, I did, but it didn't. I was expecting it to, but what you gonna do? Yeah, there's still people coming in. Fuck. But yeah. Anyways, if you want, I can tell you how it ends. Um, Probably not tomorrow though, because I have my nephew. He auditioned to be on a basketball team at his school. He's in middle school right now, and he made it. And his game is gonna be tomorrow. His first game. Pretty excited about that. Let's see how much money I made. Wait. Oh, I can jump? So, dude, why can't I make more money? Bills, rent. What fucking bills do I have? Let me look at this shit. What bills do I have? Do I have a loan or something? See, I don't have any loans. What kind of bills? That's whatever. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, my nephew's game is tomorrow. Did they even say what sport? Jeez, basketball. He's on the basketball team. He's growing so freaking fast, man. He's already taller than me, and he's 12. 12. I'm 5'3", and I'm getting shorter. I can tell you, I'm getting shorter. Believe me when I say when you get older, you get shorter, dude. It's so weird. 'Cause I look at my mom, I'm like, I'm pretty sure you were taller than this. She does not appreciate that. Okay. Anyways, um, so yeah, man, I gotta work Monday to Friday this week. So, oh yeah, but you know what I have to do? I don't know if you, of course you don't fucking know. Um, Anyways, I have a podcast with my husband, and I keep forgetting to do research for the next episode. The paranormal podcast. Damn, I still got a bunch of these. Why did I buy these? I gotta do the research for it. I haven't been pulling my weight. But I just got burnt out, man. Burnt out of doing research, and it's true what they say, like when you work with your spouse, it's you do butt heads, and we butt heads in the like kind of like in the beginning. We had what you would say creative differences, and I allowed that to really get to me. It like ruined everything for me, and I hadn't done any research since then, like for episodes. But it's kind of shitty though because I'm like, we're still doing the podcast, but I'm kind of just like letting him tell me the stories. I'd rather be more proactive about it. Um, yeah, I should stop being sour about that. Because like we've been having the podcast for what now? Like 4 years. 4 years, man. And I'm still not over that. I am petty. Nah, I'm not petty. I just take myself too seriously sometimes. Which is dumb. Powdered sugar. Oh hell yeah. I had more money today than I did yesterday. That's cool. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just buy this. How do I buy this? Eat. Wait, how do I get out of this? Oh. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I'm not even under duress and I'm already forgetting how to fucking play Supermarket Simulator. I've been playing this for how long? Like an hour already? Maybe. I don't have a good grasp on time. Some honey. Anyways, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check the chat. Something I said I wasn't gonna do. I don't think I have anything. Channel. Okay, I'm not gonna check the chat. I don't know how to check the chat. I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna stock my store and then I'm gonna dip. You know, it's okay. I'm gonna leave it right here. Anyways, what? I'm gonna head. Oh, I've only been doing it for 40 minutes. I thought it's been an hour. I'm gonna head. I'll see you maybe Thursday. Yeah, I'll try to jump on Thursday. Try to drink a little more coffee so I can actually have the energy to do stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you Thursday. And I'll catch you later. Let me quit out of here. Man, the quiet though. How quiet is that? Oh, look. I had people in the chat. How do I get, how do I look at my chat on my thing? Oh, got it. I figured it out. Okay, well, I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Okay.